my experience working with John as a coach was, at first I thought, intimidating to reach out to somebody to ask for help. And immediately I felt comforted. I felt like my hands were in somebody that was an expert and that was going to guide me in the right direction to get the help that I needed. So I liked the personal connection, the care, the sincerity. John was a coach that had been through, I felt some of the things that I had been through and could relate and understand. And because I've been in a place where I was criticized daily. And so that takes a toll on you. I had to label it as emotional abuse. And the way to get past that is to take care of yourself. And one of the things that has changed because of my example, and I didn't push anything I was doing on my husband. This was my journey. It was for me. But he is starting to say, wow, I noticed you get up and get sunshine. You don't read your phone at bed anymore. And I always send every morning, like, with a positive message that I read. And at first I wouldn't ask, do you want to be a part of this? But he started asking me, what are you reading? What do you know? And so he's told me that I've become an inspiration to him and that maybe he needs to bring more to the table. So that's also just a good thing in my personal life too, that happened because of yeah. I think I was skeptical about, can I really change my health, my mental health, my physical health through a consultation like this? We had always gotten used to going to doctors where we thought doctors were our expertise. And I had been, I think, misdiagnosed by doctors, dismissed, led astray. And so I was willing to give John a chance because he was saying things different than the medical community. And I'm very glad that I listened, because it took me a different direction than a doctor would have. And what John did for me is not something a doctor could have done. If I took where I started, I wasn't sleeping at night. I was kind of starving my body, which starved my brain. I was on 3 different prescription pills from a trauma that had happened that allowed me to sleep. It was supposed to make me hungry and took down anxiety. And what I was able to do through this transformation is put myself to sleep, get my circadian rhythms back in order, give my body the right nutrition and help through John's recommendation. And it was a process that, hey, you're not going to have everything at once, but we're going to start you here, and we're going to get what we would think is basic, that we forget what is basic, how to go to bed, how not to be on your phone all night and keep your brain going, what our body needs to thrive. And that is the transformation from not eating right, not sleeping right, being on prescription pills, to allowing my body to heal through listening to the consultation and the advice. In a place where you're ready to listen, to plug in, and to do everything that John gives you and use those tools in your toolbox. Even if you logically can't see it for yourself, it takes action, and John will help you take that action to get to the place and your goals where you would want to be, that you might not be able to see for yourself.